everybody, I'm doing a mini session for one of my patrons. If you're interested in checking out my Patreon community, you can do so at patreon.com/Abbey Normal's Wisdom Quest. I want to thank you so much for being a part of Patreon, and thank you so much for sharing with us here on YouTube. Okay, mini sessions. They don't have any specific goals, so I'm going to go as guided by spirit to share wisdom and healing with you for the month of March. Okay, I'm going to relax and let's see what comes up. Okay. It's almost like the sensation of acclimating. The first thing I experience is that it's kind of like ghost energies, so they're not very dense, but they're like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. They're not necessarily distracting. They can be if I let them be, but I'm just sort of ignoring it, and I'm in a space where there's not much else here. And I feel like if I allow it, I can experience serenity, okay? I keep thinking of a key and a keyhole, unlocking a door. Still a bit of a mystery. I keep thinking about the third eye. And the crown chakra as well. Let's just go into your third eye and see what it looks like in here. My guides are like, what about the key? What about the keyhole? All right, this mysterious key and keyhole. Maybe it has something to do with your third eye. Let's see. Okay. Still a lot of the same sensations, like these ghost energies are like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. But I still feel as though if I allow it, I can access serenity. Still experiencing mystery. So there's not a lot of articulate, aha, this is it, I've got it. A lot of, you know, it's this, it's also this, you know? And I want a little bit more of a well-rounded experience here. Something where we are understanding the balance and why things are like this, why they're presenting themselves in this way. What about the third eye? What about the crown? So when I come in here, still the ghost energies, there's kind of like, let's say your third eye is sort of like a rounded tube and I'm walking into this tunnel. There's like these very thin veils that I'm kind of moving through, and they're black. So I just walked through, it's like a screen door. And now I walk through another one, and I walk through another one. And as I keep walking through these screen doors, it's getting very repetitive here. It's almost like there's a back route, like I'm going through this window and I'm out on the railing of a building and I'm pulling down the emergency ladder, but instead of going down, I'm going up to the top of the building. And so taking this back way up to the top of the building, which represents your crown chakra. And your crown chakra, my gosh, it's very disoriented. It's chalky texture-wise. It's white and very light purple. It's cube-like. Crown chakra should be like a star of energy. It should be free and open in all directions. Even within itself should be free and open. One thing I find interesting about your crown chakra, it's like its relationship with time is disoriented. So if I were to go to the front, we could say this is where the present is, but it seems it's almost like what we see in front is being kind of pulled behind and then kind of reversed. So where is the present moment? Where is the past? Where is the future? Where is infinite time? Where is no time at all? Where is the experience of all? And as I interact with your crown chakra, It is listening. It is processing, digesting, contemplating my interpretation. And I feel it is interacting with your solar plexus and your feet, okay? It does represent root chakra, feet, but it's like specifically about feet, not just root chakra, feet as well. It's time to get grounded. It's time to become truly aware of who you are, embracing who you are. It's like it's time to open up and allow it's like your higher mind, your crown chakra to reveal something. It's a mystery, right? We don't know what it wants to reveal. It's something we don't know about yet. I'm going to just take a look at your root chakra here and your feet. And I'm going to get rid of all these ghosts. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Let's just forget about it. Let's just let that go. It's not, it's like, oh, this. It's just a bunch of movements that aren't really, they're really more like distractions, and they're not very important. They don't have a lot of density to them, so they're not very valuable. So I'm completely ignoring, as in transmuting, dissolving, and allowing these to disappear. Because the goal of serenity and feeling grounded is going to empower you far more. So, not much to say about root and feet. It's really just a sensation of being present in your body, your human physical body, as a physical experience. And then as we experience that physical sensation of being human in your body, it's a thought experience, it's an emotional experience. So a higher mind doesn't necessarily mean we need to think about things. Sometimes we can just have this aha moment. Where did the thought really come from? It sort of appears. I'm really gonna focus for right now, because there's a lot I'm wanting to accomplish with completely eliminating these whooshies. Whoosh, whoosh. I want to completely eliminate that. I really have to pay attention. You know those screen doors I was moving through in your third eye? Kind of coming back forward, from the back forward. I'm still present in your crown chakra, but I'm present in your third eye, and I'm present in your root and your feet. I'm sure your emotional gut has something to do with this, but my consciousness isn't really evaluating that space yet, but I feel like we're becoming at the forefront of these chakras here. This is so much better. Okay, there is something mysterious still, because as we bring you to the forefront of yourself, there seems to be an odd, like a very thin black shadow. So it's just slightly in the way of coming completely forward. Still curious about the lock and key. It's not coming up again yet. I'm gonna have you face the shadow. It's like the shadow of yourself. Come completely forward. I'm going to actually have you move through it as though it is a doorway. We're going to move through it. It likes to present itself as neutral. It also likes to present itself as a bigger sister, as though it knows more, but it's not going to tell you what to do. So it has a little bit of a prestige over you. I also feel like it represents nothing. Like, let's not give it too much attention. Also seems like kind of a wall in a way for you being completely at the forefront of who you are. Even if it is a thin wall, it's still a barrier. It's tricky because of the neutrality of it. Because when you move through it, you feel kind of like you didn't like that very much. And I want to understand, well, what didn't you like about it? What was the big deal? Can you see this big sister, you know, standing behind you? Is that okay? Or maybe we just send her off. Maybe we don't need this energy here at all anymore. And what responsibilities now do you have to uphold when this is not at the forefront of yourself? Now you are exposed. Now you are at the forefront of yourself. Do you have to be bigger than you were before? Do you have to be smarter now? And maybe you have everything you need to have in order to be who you need to be, in order to be at the forefront of who you are. Again, I want to take a moment to really sit in. Sit into your hips, into your root. Stand on your feet, okay? The physical sensation of being present with your body. We're doing an amazing job of all these whooshes are really, they're almost non-existent, okay? All right, I have this me continuing to encourage present, present, present. We're in the present and I feel it. I physically feel it. I'm grounded, my feet feel it. I'm happy to stand tall as myself. Nothing is at the forefront of me but who I am. I am proud of who I am. I stand grounded in who I am, okay? Now let me go back to your crown, okay? Oh, your crown's finally talking. Yuck, 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 yuck. Ew, ew, yucky, yucky. Your crown is like, yuck, ew. What is so yucky, crown? Ew, 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 ew. What is so gross? Pinches the nose, holds the nose up. Can't stand that smell. PU. So I knock the ego out of your crown back into your third eye. Because the crown has no judgment. I mean, it's completely without judgment. Crown is free. That's so much better already. Plus, it feels a lot lighter. And when it feels lighter, it does alter, I swear to God, energy weight. If it's in the crown, it's like you're wearing like a rock on your head. It might even help the stress in your neck and shoulders. It just feels lighter. Feels freer. All right, third eye. You're definitely more at the forefront, and all this black with these like barriers that are like screen doors, that's all disappeared. Still kind of on the dark side. I'd like it to be brighter in here. So we're gonna light a white candle. And I started to see it's full of spirits in here. And I hand you this candle and I ask you to tell me what you see. You say that they're stuck in the walls of your third eye. It's more like a museum than like a zoo where they're just active life forms, you know, these spirits are in motion in their own habitats doing their own things, and your third eye, it's more like it's a wax museum or something. Everybody is stuck and still. I say breathe life into them, and we duplicate the candle as many times as we need to, and we place the candle, the lit candle, in each of the hearts of each of these spirits, which there's many. There's like 20 to 30. and they start to move, and they disconnect from the stiffness, and you start to realize there's more to what comes next for you. And my guides are emphasizing there aren't any locked doors. All doors are open for you to access. If there aren't any locked doors, then there's no need for a key. It's kind of surreal when you think about doors and locks and keys. It's kind of fun. It's like every kid who finds a key, like some old skeleton key, it opens up the heart and the imagination, and it feels like there's something really special about it. But if there are no locks and there are no keys and everything is open, it's like there's no secrets, there's nothing but fresh air, everything is full of breath, everything is free to fly like a bird in the sky. Like, it just feels so free flowing. It's not about what these spirits are saying at this time, but that they're free and that you're safe with. It's like you're present with that freedom with them, aware that there are spirits working with you through your third eye, and this is good, and there are no doors locked. It's a lot more grounded, as in I don't experience the whooshing. I mean, we're really in a space of serenity, inner peace, groundedness, present with the human body, opening up the crown so it's just free to breathe, full of light, feeling present with yourself and what you are capable of, the forefront of yourself, of your third eye, of your crown. I'm just going to create some breathability in your solar plexus since that came up. Place a white candle full of white light. There's something about this is representing purity, pristine, innocence, cleanliness, fresh new start, high vibration. So we're putting all of that meaning here into your emotional body, okay? You know, when I'm called to do chakra work like this, it's preparing you for yourself, for what comes next. And it also means that you're reaching the next step on a level where you're ready to reconstruct and reorganize your energetic flow. Because you're breaking down the old and then rising up in, like, standing in the presence of the new. And I really feel like we're getting caught up with our present day self, because we always are our highest version, and we're just becoming aware of that as we go. We become more and more aware of it, and you're reaching the next level of who you are, which means you're prepared for what comes next. So it's kind of amazing. No wonder time was coming up here in your crown chakra, that you feel really way better balanced. And I'm pretty excited for you, because this kind of chakra work is really going to give you an edge. All right. Thank you. I really enjoyed doing this for you today. Thank you for sharing. I hope you all have a wonderful day.